Hello. Today we're going to be talking about Section 102 of the FMF book, U.S. Marine Corps History, Traditions, and Rank Structure. The first section is Formation of the U.S. Marine Corps. The Marine Corps was formed on November 10th, 1775. The Second Continental Congress met at Ton Tavern in Philadelphia and passed a resolution saying that 2 battalions of Marines were to be raised. The first commandant of the Marine Corps was Captain Samuel Nicholas. Now, the Battle of Nassau. The Battle of Nassau was a naval operation that took place in March 1776, so 5 months after the Marine Corps was formed. And the British had been storing gunpowder and ammunition at Fort Nassau in the Bahamas. And Captain Samuel Nicholas led a group of 234 Marines to take the fort where the ammunition were being stored. Now, the Battle of Derna. In the early 1800s, pirates had begun raiding American ships off the Barbary Coast in the Mediterranean. They were able to capture the crew of the USS Philadelphia after the ship ran aground. In April of 1805, Lieutenant Presley O'Bannon and Midshipman George Mann led U.S. Marines and foreign fighters on a march across the desert of 600 miles. When they arrived to the city, they stormed the city of Derna, defeated the enemy, and rescued the crew of the USS Philadelphia. They were supported by gunfire from the brig Argos, the sloop Hornet, the schooner Nautilus, and the Victory helped protect the U.S. shipping interests in the area. During that time, they received the nickname Leathernecks because of the high collar that the Marines used to prevent from saber cuts on their necks. And the Battle of Derna is immortalized in the Marine Corps hymn as the Shores of Tripoli. Now, Brigadier General Archibald Henderson. Brevet Brigadier General Archibald Henderson became the commandant of the Marine Corps in 1820, and he held command for 39 years until 1859, when he died. He led the Corps through the Indian Wars, the war with Mexico, the opening of China, and the disorder in Central America. The Grand Old Man of the Marine Corps, as he is known, introduced higher standards of personal appearance, training, and discipline. The Battle of Chapultepec. During the Mexican War, 1846 to 1847, Marines were engaged in seizing ports and in battle in Mexico. In 1847, a battalion of Marines joined with the USS Army forces at Pueblo and fought all the way to Mexico City. They stormed the Royal Castle at Chapultepec, and after 2 days of battle, they gained control of the castle. That was immortalized in the Marine Corps hymn as the Halls of Montezuma. Sergeant Major John Quick. Sergeant Major Quick is remembered for his performance in 1898 at Cusco Whale in Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, where he semaphored the emergency lift of the naval bombardment while under Spanish and American shell fire. Basically, they were getting bombarded, and he used flags to tell them to stop shelling their position. He received a Medal of Honor for this. World War I. In April 17, the United States entered the war after Germany declared unrestricted submarine warfare. By June of 1917, the 5th Marine Regiment arrived in France. By February 1918, the 6th Marine Regiment and 6th Machine Gun Battalion, 4th Marine Brigade, was brought up to full strength, and from the 6th to the 26th of June 1918, the 4th Brigade fought in one of the most brutal battles of the war at Bellawood. The Battle of Bellawood included intense machine gun fire, hand-to-hand fighting, fixed bayonets, and mustard gas attacks. The French renamed the area the Wood of the Brigades of Marines, and German intelligence gave the Marines the rank of storm troops. which is the highest rating on the enemy fighting scale. Germans troops called their new enemy, the Marines, Teufelhunden, or devil dogs. Sergeant Major Dane Daly. Dane Daly had previously been awarded 2 Medal of Honors, one during the Boxer Rebellion and then during the Keiko War in Haiti. He gave the famous battle cry during the Battle of Bellawood, um, and he yelled to his tired men, "Come on, you sons of bitches, do you want to live forever?" Private Opha May Johnson. Private Johnson became the Marine Corps' first enlisted woman on August 13th, 1918. Her enlistment was a reflection of the changes that happened during World War One because men were needed in the front line. She was given the official title of Marine Reserve F for female, and they were also known as Square Marines and Marinates. Thank you.